Hi. May pailaw pa yan ha, parang Flores de Mayo. Ayan, para maganda ang kuha. Ayan. Ayan. May pailaw pa yan ha.
May pailaw pa?
Parang Flores de Mayo. Kaway lang, kaway. May pailaw pa yan ha. Parang Flores de Mayo. Ayan.
Di ba kanya na kasi ka? Bueno, sila kanila hari.
Ayan, may ilaw pa yan ha. Parang Flores de Mayo. Hello.
Barrister Kate Connolly and her family. A round of applause, please. Perlas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka na magitin, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisiin, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mo'y bukaw. May dilagang tula at awit sa pagnayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng wataw at mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning. Ang bituin at araw niyang kailan pa may di magdidilim. Luwa ng araw ng buwan, hatid pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na ba may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa iyo.
And also to honor our Irish national anthem, can I call on Miss Jaika Hana Awing and Cherin Karanda. Thank you, ladies. Can all have a seat now. So to welcome everyone, let me call on our outgoing Assistant Secretary, Mrs. Rebecca Hidalgo, for the welcoming address.
Our honored guest, Barrister-in-Law Kate Connolly. I should address her. The husband is away, so she's supposed to be Mrs. Kate Connolly McDowell. The unbeatable president of the Ilocano Irish Association, Ms. Elsa de la Cruz, and all the newly elected officers for year 2024-2027. Also, all the outgoing officers for 2021 to 2023, and that includes me, our very sporting members who are present here tonight. Good evening. It is a great pleasure to have you all tonight to celebrate this momentous occasion with us, the oath-taking ceremonies of the newly elected set of officers. At this juncture, I would like to welcome everyone. Thank you for taking the time to attend this event. Good evening. Officer, Sis Elvira Badeloso, I'm here to present to you proudly the new set of officers for the year 2024 to 2027 to take their oath. As I call on your name, please come over to the front. President, the unbeatable, Ms. Elsa N. de la Cruz. Vice President, Mrs. Lucena Blanza Anderson. Secretary, Ms. Marlene May Savares Kiboyen. I'm sorry she was not able to make it tonight. Treasurer, Assistant Secretary, Mrs. Milagros Neal. Treasurer, Mrs. Natividad Usabal Paul. Assistant Treasurer, Mrs. Maricel Usabal. Auditor, Mrs. Valerie O'Mamoni. And Social Welfare Officer, Mrs. Loretta Subido. Coordinators, Mr. Alfon Anciano. Mr. Harold Awing. Mrs. Dominga Delaya. Mr. Joel Correa Igaya. Mr. Jerome Aquino. I think he was not able to make it as well. Mr. Victor Nepales. And our social and event coordinator, Mrs. Junya Audi. So now, may I call on our guests of honor, Barrister-in-Law, Mrs. Kate Hanley McDowell, to do their oath.
Good evening, everyone. President says I have to move. So I'm here to, I'm here so you can all swear your oath of office. So I would like you to repeat after me. I state, yes, raise your right hand. I state your name. Having been appointed as an officer of the Ilocano Association to the position of do hereby solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties of my present position, that I have read and fully understood, that I will abide by the Constitution and bylaws governing the Ilocano Irish Association, that I will obey all legal orders promulgated by the Association, and that I will impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily, without mental reservation and purpose of evasion, so help me God. Congratulations all. A round of applause.
I think you're going to have your pictures taken for our newly elected officers. Pictures taken, please. With Barrister Kay Connolly.
Another one.
Thank you so much, and congratulations to our newly elected Ilocano Irish Association's officers.
Officers, please sign your name on the signature and give it back to me for Kate's signature. And then I'll give them back to you.
Okay, as you all know, guys, our guest of honor, Miss Barrister Kay Connolly, I think I'm going to ask our president to introduce her properly and why they chose her to be our guest of honor.
Thank you, Bimi. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor for tonight is a woman of the hour. Shall I say, she is very kind and humble woman of high caliber. A round of applause, please. I say she is very humble and accommodating, since she offered their huge and beautiful house to hold our meetings, and even accommodated some of our members for legal advice free of charge. She grew up in Connemara, the famous for its landscapes, a rural area in Galway, and a native Irish language speaker. For those who haven't reached Galway, visit Connemara. Very nice place, so put that in your bucket list. I know most of you haven't gone far from the counties. Don't forget Connemara, Galway. She attended a local school and went to a university in Galway to complete a law degree.
she studied for a master's in international law in the University of Edinburgh in Scotland, and in 2010 and trained as barrister in Dublin. She has been working as a barrister for 13 years. She lives in Dublin now with his husband and their little princess, who is 16 months old. She came in contact with our association through our outgoing secretary, Rebecca Hidalgo, who is minding her daughter. My friends, ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present to you Barrister Kate Connolly. A round of applause.
Thank you so much, Madam President. Firstly, I'm very honoured, first by the introduction and also by being invited here tonight. It is a serious privilege for me to be here with all of you. Although it's personal, I do want to take just one tiny second to thank Rebecca Hidalgo. She came to work with us when my daughter was only 6 weeks old, and yeah. So my daughter doesn't know a life without Rebecca. My daughter loves Rebecca more than she loves her own mother. And Rebecca is an absolute jewel in our house, and I really believe my daughter has developed the way she has because of Rebecca's influence. So I just wanted, even though it's personal, it's between me and Rebecca, I just wanted to thank you, Rebecca, for everything you've done for us and our family. I did come across this association because of Rebecca. She is an outgoing assistant secretary. And when she told me about, is that correct? Assistant secretary? And when she told me about the organisation, I was actually blown away. I want to commend you all for being involved in an association like this. It's so important to stay connected to your community and your culture while you're living in Ireland. So it's great that you do this. It's great that you're involved as committee members. It's also great that you're involved as ordinary members, and also that people of your community have somewhere to go and people to turn to for support, and also, as I said, to keep involved with their own community and their culture. It's extremely impressive how much money this association has raised for such wonderful causes at home. And obviously that is down to the generosity of everyone in this room and everyone that supports the association. And it's easy to say that, but in fact, the projects that happen make real differences to people in the Philippines, and with the health centres and community centres and houses that are built for people who really need them. So it's a real difference being made in the Philippines, and so you should be commended for all of that effort. There are, I think, a lot of differences between, a lot of similarities between Filipino people and Irish people, except based on tonight, Filipino people are a little more fun, don't need as much drink, and also much better looking than Irish people. It's true. But we are also very similar because I think Irish people and Filipino people have a very good work ethic. They're very family-centred, and their family is very important to them. And both Ireland and the Philippines have a long and recent history of immigration. There are Irish people all over the world, and there are Filipinos all over the world as well. And initially, you would go because of your family values, you would want to support your family at home. And now, and it's the same for Filipinos and Irish people, for a lot of you, you've now taken root in Ireland, you have your families here, and you call this home. In the same way that Irish people have for generations lived abroad to work, and then they fall in love with a place and they call it home. So I hope that it's clear to you all that Irish people really value and respect the Filipino community. I've heard nothing but amazing things that Irish people say about people from the Philippines. I think they do respect them very much. They respect their work ethic and their kindness. They're two things I often hear people say about people from the Philippines. So I hope that you all feel cherished and respected in Irish society. And I want you all to know that you're a very important part of Irish culture. You're a very important part of our society. And I'm so glad that you're all here. And thank you very much for inviting me tonight. I'm very honoured to be your guest of honour. So thank you.
The problems we tackle may be complex, but so are the solutions within our reach. Let it be the catalyst for change, breaking down barriers and building bridges of understanding and compassion. Oh, palakpak! So serious. My goal is to make the association stronger and shine. I believe that in the past years, we established a strong foundation, and let us make this foundation to reach out to our fellow Ilocanos to be members. And collectively, let us continue our commitment of extending help and support to members and our native land in the Philippines. During meetings, I will pinpoint everyone. You, Joel. You, Alvon. How many Ilocanos can you invite? That is my encouragement, because it's better that they will see me. I will ask them so that I can have something to think. And that is their assignment. I don't like one member in a year. 3 years. One member only. I don't like that. If you are an officer, work. I was telling them. So they are working very hard. Because 3-year term, they always hear Elsa and the move.
Oh.
The members' welfare and socio-physical being will be our priority to make the organization stronger. Hence, we will continue the death aid and hospitalization benefits of members, their families, and extend their benefits to relatives who are and will be included as beneficiaries. Moreover, we will be conducting programs and events to recognize the efforts of the members and fellow kababayans. Also, team building and socialization events will continue to develop stronger bonds among members. Narinig ko kanina sa isang new member, I think Madam Lucy invited him. Madam, I know already this organization last 2013, but I was not decided. Now I heard that there are new sets of officers. I am willing to be a member right away, here and there. So he signed a contract. So welcome to our family, Mr. Aji. Welcome to the family. We will make the organization shine to attract potential partners for the realization of our social services. Social services. I'm so excited. Kayo talaga. Very, very. Anyway, it's too short now. Don't worry. We just created our social media account through the help of Mr. Luigi Nasotti, husband of our Secretary Marlene Savares, who is presently an operations community analyst at Computer Placement Limited. So we have this Facebook account already. It is a website, so they will see us around the world. Yeah, so if I invited you or any of the officers that is very reliable and legit, don't worry, your account is not hacked. And that is a good platform for us to share our vision and mission as an organization. We will continue to implement our projects with our partner communities in the Philippines. Like schools, churches, hospitals, and local government units. Our target is to solicit project proposals from various institutions and provide financial assistance if they are found feasible. Furthermore, we will extend support to other community groups in Dublin. Let us stand united in our commitment for making the world a better place. As we inaugurate this chapter, let it be a testament for the unwavering belief that indeed, together, we can make a difference. Diyos Tiagina, thank you and mabuhay. Let us all stand, please. Let us all stand. May I request all the officers in front? They have a surprise number, the officers. Oh, in front, please. Oh, in front, please. Come on, come on. I will announce your names now.
Now, request everyone to stand up and join our re-elected officers, our newly elected officers. Now, that's how these officers inspire us.
Our DJ, Mr. Thornton Bro.